I have a teenager son.
I am a researcher. I put a lot of time and energy to have a better relationship with my son.
My daughter was enrolled in Dr. RJ's program.
He was 13 when he did Dr. RJ's program.
We have a really great daughter.
He was just not my son anymore, it seemed like. He was hiding in his room. He grew his hair super long. He wouldn't look people in the eye.
But then suddenly he started kind of going downhill and making the wrong choices and hanging out with the wrong crowd.
He wouldn't share anything with me. And if I tried to probe, he would even lie to just shut me down.
She has always really struggled with anxiety. She'd actually been in therapy for several years for anxiety.
So my thought was, how do I help Claire get the confidence she needs to stand up for herself?
I don't know what else to do. And then I started kind of going online. And I was like, what do I do? Nothing works.
I was on Facebook and I saw Dr. RJ's ad, and I usually do not click on ads. But what caught me is that he had coached teens.
It was kind of a leap of faith for me. I had seen Dr. RJ on Facebook and something drew me to it. And
after reading all of his reviews and really going through his website and looking at all the things that he tackled, I felt confident that this was worth a shot.
And I listened to the podcast, which was kind of what was advised to me. And I suddenly, it was like a light bulb went and I thought, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense.
Claire and I talked about how she could get her grade from a B to an A, and she actually came up with her own 4-point plan. And it sounded just like something Dr. RJ would say in one of his podcasts.
Some of these things that these stuck things we got into with the arguing, just crazy stuff, like completely went away. It just doesn't exist when you apply these tools and the relationship we're building.
he started high school just with a bang, developing all sorts of different wonderful friend circles. He's on the track team. I mean, he's just really taken life, by the horns.
He just blossomed and our relationship is so much better. And I have to be honest and say, it's not just his relationship, it's the relationship with my husband, with my other son. It was just what our whole family needed.
A game-changing, I think a life-changing moment for her was when she learned that she was not her thoughts.
I am 100% sure that my son is not going back. I'm 100% sure.
I would say trust the process. This isn't like anything that you have heard of before. The only thing we've known for our kids is therapy and counseling. And what works for teenagers isn't what works for adults.
I'm passionate about it. I share because I'm excited and I want other parents to know there's a possible relationship with your teen, and actually could be fun.
Oh my God, at one point I thought I was gonna lose my son. And I can tell you that from the moment he started to now, it's like he came back. Like the person he was, he came back, and now he has all the tools to cope with the stress and to cope with bad time or whatever it is, and now he knows that we're not his enemies.
I just can't recommend it highly enough. It's what everybody needs right now, I think.
There's no money in the world that I wouldn't pay to get my son to where he is today.